Hello everyone. In today's class, we will discuss some questions based on binomial theorem and mathematical induction. Practice questions from 1 to 13. The images used in our slide deck are for educational purposes only. We respect the intellectual property rights of the original creators and the owners of these images. If you are the owner of any of the images used in this deck and have any concerns or issues, please contact us at sathi@iitk.ac.in and we shall remove the images. Question number 1 says that if 1 plus ax to the power n is equal to 1 plus 8x plus 24x cube, then the value of a and n are. So you have 10 seconds to solve this question. After 10 seconds, I will discuss the solution. Okay, let's move. Given that 1 plus ax to the power n is equal to 1 plus 8x plus 24x square, and it can be written as 1 plus nx plus n into n minus 1 by 2 upon 1 into 2 a square plus x square till. So, and it is equal to basically 1 plus 8x plus 24x square. Now on comparing coefficients, 8 is basically na and n into n minus 1 by 1 into 2 a square is basically 24. Also na into n minus 1 into a is 48. Right, after putting the value of na equal to 8, it is 8 into 8 minus a is 48. So you will get a as 2 and n as 4. Clear? So I think option A is the right choice. A is 2 and n is 4. Now let's discuss next question. The coefficient of x to the power n in the expansion of 1 plus x to the power 2n and 1 plus x to the power 2n minus 1 are in the ratio. So you have 10 seconds to solve this question. After 10 seconds, we will discuss the solution. Okay. So it is given that coefficient of x to the power n in the expansion of 1 plus x to the power 2n is, we know that is 2n cn, right? And coefficient of x to the power n in expansion of 1 plus x to the power 2n minus 1 is 2n minus 1 cn. Therefore, required ratio is basically 2n cn upon 2n minus 1 cn, right? And it is equal to 2n factorial upon n factorial into n factorial upon 2n minus 1 factorial upon n factorial into n minus 1 factorial, right? So after solving this, you will get the ratio as 2:1. Clear? So option D is the right choice. Let's move to the next question. Question number 3. The value of 1.002 to the power 12 up to 4th decimal place is. So you have 10 seconds to solve this question. After 10 seconds, we will discuss the solution. Okay, let's move to the solution. We have 1 plus 0.002 to the power 12, or it can be written as 1 plus 0.002 to the power 12, right? And which can be written as, it can be expanded as 1 plus 12c1 into 0.002 plus 12c2 into 0.002 square plus 12c3 into 0.002 cube, right? We want answer up to 4 decimal places, and as such, we have left further expansion, right? So after further expansion and solving this, we will get answer as 1.0242. Clear? So I think option A is the right choice. Clear? Okay, let's discuss next question. Question number 4. It says the coefficient of x to the power 4 in the expansion of 1 plus x square plus x cube to the power n is. So you have 10 seconds to solve this question. After 10 seconds, we will discuss the solution. Okay. The coefficient of x to the power 4 in the expansion of this is. So let's calculate 1 plus x square plus x cube to the power n can be written as 1 plus x to the power n into 1 plus x square to the power n. And it can be expanded as 1 plus nc1x plus nc2x square plus nc3x cube plus nc4x to the power 4 till and ncn x to the power n into 1 plus nc1x square plus nc2x to the power 4 till ncn x to the power 2n. Now we have to calculate the coefficient of x to the power 4, right? So x to the power 4, you can see that this term nc4 into x to the power 4 can be multiplied with 1, right? So nc4 also, right? nc4 also, this nc2 can be multiplied with this one, right? So nc2. Now coefficient of x square and x square, so nc2 into nc2, nc1, right? So if you multiply this and this, then we will get coefficient of x power 4. So answer is nc2 plus nc2 into nc1 plus nc4, right? So after solving this, we will get nc4 plus nc2 plus nc1 into nc2, right? So option D is the right choice. Clear? Option D is the right choice. Okay, let's discuss next question. Question number 5. The middle term of 1 by x plus x sin x to the power 10 is equal to 7 mixed 7 by 8. Then the value of x is. So you have 10 seconds to solve this question. After 10 seconds, we will discuss the solution. Okay, let's move to the solution part. We have to find the middle term of this expression, right? Since n equal to 10, it is even. So the middle term will be 10 by 2 plus 1th term, right? Is equal to 6th term. Clear? So let's calculate 6th term. TR plus 1 is NCR. So T6 can be written as T5 plus 1, right? So 10C5 into 1 by x to the power 10 minus 5 into x sin x to the power 5, which can be further expanded as 252 sin x to the power 5 is equal to 7 mixed 7 by 8, which is equal to 63 by 8. Now sin x to the power 5 is equal to 1 by 32, which is, so sin x is equal to 1 by 2. So sin x can be written as sin pi by 6. So x is basically n pi plus minus 1 to the power n pi by 6. Clear? So option C is the right choice. N pi plus minus 1 to the power n pi by 6. Next, question 6. If the seventh term in the binomial expansion of 3 upon root 84 to the power 3 plus root 3 ln x to the power 9, if x greater than 0 is equal to 729, then x can be. So you have 10 seconds to solve this question. After 10 seconds, we will discuss the solution. Okay. So if seventh term, we have to find the seventh term, right? So T7 can be written as T6 plus 1. So 9C6 into 3 by 80, cube root of 84 to the power 3, right? Into root 3 ln x to the power 6, which is equal to 729. So after that, after solving this, you will get ln x to the power 6 is equal to 1. So x should be E, right? So option B is the right choice. X is E. Okay, let's move to the next question. Question number 7. The number of terms in the expansion of 1 minus 2 by x plus 4 by x square to the power n when x not equal to 0 is 28. Then sum of coefficients of all the terms in this expansion is. We have to find the sum of coefficients of all the terms in this expansion is. So you have 10 seconds to solve this question. After 10 seconds, we will discuss the solution. Okay, let's move to the solution part. Clearly, number of terms in the expansion of 1 minus 2 by x plus 4 by x squared to the power n is basically, we have studied n plus 2 into n plus 1 by 2 or n plus 2 c2, right? Assuming 1 by x and 1 by x square are distinct. So it is n plus 2 n into n plus 1 by 2 is equal to 28. This implies n plus 2 into n plus 1 is equal to 56, right? So let's put n equal to 6. You will get, after putting n equal to 6, we will get 56, right? Because n plus 1 into n plus 2. It is basically sum of two consecutive numbers. So it can be 8 into 7, right? So this can be 7, this can be 8. So if n plus 1 is 7, n is 6, right? Clear? Hence, now we have to find sum of coefficients. If we have to find sum of coefficients, then we will put x equal to 1 in this term, right? So since n is equal to 6, so sum of coefficients is given by put x equal to 1. So 1 minus 2 plus 4 to the power 6 is equal to 3 to the power 6. So answer is 729. Option D is the right choice. Clear? Now let's move to the next question. Question number 8. In the binomial expansion of a minus b to the power n greater than equal to 5, the sum of fifth and sixth term is 0, then a by b is equal to. So you have 10 seconds to solve this question. After 10 seconds, we will discuss the solution. Okay, let's move to the solution part. Since in a binomial expansion of a minus b to the power n, when n greater than equal to 5, the sum of fifth and sixth term is equal to 0, right? So let's calculate sum of fifth and sixth term. So fifth term is basically, fifth term can be written as t5 as t4 plus 1, which is nc4 a to the power n minus 4 into minus b to the power 4. And sixth term is basically t5 plus 1, which can be written as nc5 a to the power n minus 5 into minus b to the power 5 is equal to 0. After solving this, you will get, after solving and adjusting all the terms, you will get a by b as n minus 4 upon 5, right? So option D is the right choice. Clear? Now let's move to the next question, question number 9. It says, in the expansion of the following expression 1 plus x plus 1 plus x square till 1 plus x to the power n, the coefficients of x to the power 4 is, where k is between 0 to n is. So you have 10 seconds again to solve this question. After 10 seconds, we will discuss the solution. Okay, let's move to the solution part. See, we have given expression which is 1 plus x plus 1 plus x square till 1 plus x to the power n, and which is in GP. Let s is equal to, assume it be s. S is equal to 1 plus x plus 1 plus x square till 1 plus x to the power n. It can be written as 1 plus x to the power n plus 1 minus 1 upon 1 plus x minus 1 is equal to x to the power minus 1 into 1 plus x to the power n plus 1 minus 1, right? Now, therefore, coefficient of x to the power k in S is equal to coefficient of x to the power k plus 1 in C. Since it is x to the power minus 1, so in total we have to find coefficient of x power 4. So we have to find coefficient of x cube in this expression, right? Clear? So the coefficient of x to the power k, x power k can be found by getting coefficient of x to the power k plus 1 in this expression, right? So coefficient of x power k plus 1 in this expression is n plus k c k plus 1, right? N plus c k c plus 1. So option A is the right choice. Clear? Okay, let's move to the next question. Question number 10. It says the coefficient of t to the power 24 in the expression 1 plus t square to the power 12 into 1 plus t to the power 12 into 1 plus t to the power 24 is. You have again 10 seconds to solve this question. After 10 seconds, we will discuss the solution. Okay, let's move to the solution part. See, we have 1 plus t square to the power 12 into 1 plus t to the power 12 into 1 plus t to the power 24. it can be written as 1 plus 12c1 t square plus 12c2 t to the power 4 till 12c6 t to the power 12 till 12c12 t to the power 24, right? And see, if we multiply 1 plus t to the power 12 into 1 plus t to the power 24, we will get 1 plus t to the power 12 plus t to the power 24 plus t to the power 36, right? Therefore, coefficient of t to the power 24 in this expression is basically, see, we have to find coefficient of t to the power 24. So let's take this to the power 24 and 1, right? So 1 plus this t to the power 12 and t to the power 12 in this here. So t to the power 12 is, coefficient of t to the power 12 is 12c6, right? So 12c6 into 1. Now, 1 into coefficient of t to the power 24 in this expression, right? So what is coefficient of t to the power 24? 12c12, right? So 12c12. So overall coefficients are 12c6 plus 1 plus 1, which is 2. Clear? So option A is the right choice. Got it? Now let's move to the next question, question number 11. It says the coefficient of x to the power 53 in the following expansion, and the expansion is summation of m equal to 0 to 100, 100c m x minus 3 to the power 100 minus m into 2 to the power m is. So you have 10 seconds to solve this question. After 10 seconds, we will discuss the solution. Okay, let's move to the solution part. See, the expression is summation of m equal to 0 to 100, 100c m x minus 3 to the power 100 minus m into 2 to the power m. And it can be written as in binomial form as x minus 3 plus 2 to the power 100, right? And it can be written as x minus 1 to the power 100. Clear? Also, it can be written as 1 minus x to the power 100. And we have to find the coefficient of x to the power 53, right? So, in 1 minus x to the power 100, the coefficient of x to the power 53 is minus 1 to the power 53 into 100c53, which is minus of 100c53. Clear? So, option C is the right choice. Minus of 100c53. Clear? Now, we have next question, which is question number 12. And it says, if p is a real number and if the middle terms in the expansion of p by 2 plus 2 to the power 8 is 1120, then the value of p is. So you have 10 seconds to solve this question. After 10 seconds, we will discuss the solution. Okay, let's move to the solution part. Given expression is p by 2 plus 2 to the power 8. Here 8 is n is equal to 8, which is even, right? So middle term is 8 by 2 plus 1th term, clear, which is 5th term, clear. So fifth term can be calculated as T5 can be written as T4 plus 1, right? So 8c4 into p by 2 to the power 8 minus 4 into 2 to the power 4. After solving 8c4, we will get this expression and it is equal to 1120, right? So after solving this expression, we will get p to the power 4 is equal to 16. And after simplification, we get p is equal to plus minus 2, right? So I think option C is the right choice. Clear? Now let's discuss next question, which is question number 13. It says the constant terms in the expansion 1 plus x plus 2 by x to the power 6 is. We have to find the constant terms. So you have 10 seconds to solve this question. After 10 seconds, we will discuss the solution. Okay. See the constant term in this expression. This expression can be written as 1 plus 6c1 into, see, it can be written as 1 plus x plus 2 by x is single term, right? So it can be written as 1 plus 6c1 into x plus 2 by x plus 6c2 into x plus 2 by x square till 6c6 x plus 2 by x to the power 6, right? And if we have to find constant term, we have to put x equal to 1, right? So after putting x equal to 1, we will get 1 plus 6c2 into 2c1, right? See, we have to, if constant term in this can be calculated as 2c1 into 2 to the power 1, right? And constant term in this can be calculated as 6c4 into 4c2 into 2 square, right? 6c6 into 6c3 into 2 to the power 3, like this. So it can be further simplified as 1 plus 60 plus 360 plus 160, and summation of this will give 581 as the answer, right? So I think option D is the right choice. Okay, thank you.